Yo, what is going on, guys? Crypto Vibes here, also known as Crypto, bringing you guys another video. And today, guys, I'll be going over my UPC Week 10 Team Builder for, well, I already said the UPC, but we're playing up against the Winston Weaviles in Sketch AV. So yeah, definitely going to be a good match because we're both sitting at 7-2 at the moment with this game plus one more to go. So as far as seedings go for playoffs, I'm pretty sure we're both in. Actually, this match might matter, but as far as seedings go, it'll definitely be a big one. And yeah. Get into his team. He has the Genesect as a Z-move user. Clefable, Cresselia, Incineroar, Flagon, Donphan, Sceptile, Quillfish, Golbat, Mismagius, Mega Manectric, Machamp, Regice, and Slacking. Now, looking overall at his team, the Genesect with the Z-move obviously option is very, very scary, but I prepped more for a Scarfed spec set because if he turns out to be like a Shift Gear with Z-move, I think I can actually deal with that a little bit better. Which actually may seem weird, but I think I can. Unless he's like, the only thing that would hurt my team a lot is if he is, if he's Z-move Electric. If he's Z Thunderbolt, that would really be bad for my team, but other than that, I think I could be okay. But he does have a Clefable, which is definitely scary, You gotta figure out as soon as possible if that thing is going to be Magic Guard or Unaware. Cresselia overall, pretty bulky mon. I think I can deal with it pretty decently with the team I brought. So yeah, and then he's got Incineroar, definitely hard hit, and I had to bring a couple things that are specifically for it, so that's something I'm expecting to see. If he does bring it, I'm expecting a Choice Scarf variant, and if he does bring it, that kind of makes me think Genesect will be Z-move. I definitely think it will be Z-move if Incineroar comes. If he could bring Specs though, but I think it'd be more likely he'd bring like a Z-move set. And then he has Flagon here. I don't think Flagon will come. Donphan, I think, is a pretty good option against my team with Stealth Rocks. Sceptile, doubt it'll come. Quillfish, overall, really solid against my team. T-Spikes are very nice. I think it could be a potential possibility. Golbat definitely could be, but I think if he brings Quillfish, he won't bring Golbat. And if he brings Golbat, he might not bring Quillfish. Then he has Mismagius. I don't think that'll come. Mega Manectric, I'm pretty sure that'll come. My team has trouble with that overall. Machamp, probably not. Regice, probably not. Slacking, probably not. That's just what I'm thinking, at least. So anything could happen, but let's go ahead and get into the team I'm bringing this week. Now, get into my first mod. We are bringing Drapion with the Air Balloon, with T-Spikes, Knockoff, Poison Jab, and Taunt. Now, what the Air Balloon is for is mainly for the Donphan, ensuring if this turns out to be a matchup, Donphan versus Drapion as like a lead or something, then I want to ensure I can get at least, I think this ensures me to get 2 layers up, it might even 3, if he does not have enough Attack Vestment to knock me out with the first Earthquake. So that's always good. But then I have Knockoff there to hit stuff like Cresselia and stuff, if I ever get the chance, even Golbat, so I can give her the Eviolite. Then Poison Jab's there to hit the Clefable as hard as possible, and potentially snag a Poison on it, or with T-Spikes up I can figure out if it's Magic Guard or Unaware right away. And if it's Magic Guard, I think that's better for my team overall, because you'll see here in a little bit. And then we have Taunt, so that's another option against Donphan. So if I'm ever in a 1v1 against Donphan to lead off the battle, I'm pretty sure I'm going to click Taunt first. Even though I have the Air Balloon, he might be tempted to break my Air Balloon first. If I go for the Taunt, that ensures he can't get rocks up, and I think him not getting rocks up is more crucial than me getting less T-Spikes than more, if that makes any sense. But yeah, anyways, the defense investment is mainly there so I can ensure I take a Flare Blitz from a Banded Incineroar, which is going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Didn't really have specific EVs for this thing, but I wanted like a couple things like the speed. I wanted to out creep a Cresselia creeping me, so that's something I want to try out there. The extra Spadef is so I can ensure I lift 2 Moonblasts from a non-invested Clefable, and then yeah, I'm just running a ton of HP basically so I can live hits easier. So that's Drapion. Getting T-Spikes up are going to be very nice for majority of his team. In my opinion, this week, wearing things down is very nice, as well as just I think Knockoff would be really nice to have, so yeah, that's Drapion. Getting to our next mod, we're bringing Chartyberry Talonflame with Flare Blitz, Taunt, Toxic, and Roost. And now also we're carrying the Flame Body over the Gale Wings. I can go ahead and go over that in a little bit, but we're bringing a pretty Spadef Talonflame as well, so this is my best check to a Genesect. It's my best check to a Genesect, if you can believe it. Yeah. So we're carrying the Flare Blitz, Taunt, Toxic, and Roost. The best thing a Genesect can hit me with is a Hidden Power Rock. With the Chartyberry, I'm insured to live that, and every time Genesect's in, I'm clicking Flare Blitz, no matter what. If he's Occaberry, I'm pretty sure we still kill him with our, unless he's carrying like a bunch of HP. But that said, we're carrying Taunt on this again, so I'm thinking this is another one of my potential leads. in case he leads like Clefable or Donphan again. I'm pretty sure I'll click Taunt in front of Clefable. If it's Donphan, I'll probably go hard into my Rotom. And then that sucks because rocks will be up and I don't have any removers, but that's probably a chance I take. Who knows? I might click Taunt in front of a Donphan. Who knows? And then other options, we have Toxic to wear things down like the Cresselia, and also figure out if that Clefable is Magic Guard or Unaware. Once again, that's pretty crucial to figure out. I'm pretty sure I'll bring the Clefable. And then Roost here at the bottom, just so I can recover off hits from the Genesect, which is mainly where I'm going to be taking hits from. As well as I can take a Volt Switch. I think I can take a Volt Switch, yeah, from a Manectric. Can't take a Thunderbolt. Definitely cannot, so... And then I'm running enough speed for his Miss Magus, which is his third fastest thing. The two things I can outspeed him is Sceptile and Mega Manectric. I can't outspeed Mega Manectric anyways, unless I was Scarfed. And then Sceptile, I'm not really too worried about the thing. If he brings it, I don't think he'll carry rock coverage for this. If he does, he got me. But yeah, I'm not too worried about the Sceptile. But anyways, that's the Talent Flame. It's going to be a pretty crucial part to this game. And next, moving on to probably our second win con for the game, Main Wall Breaker. Pretty important mon once again, actually very important. And we're carrying the Rock MZ with Earthquake, Stone Edge, Rock Polish, and Swords Dance. I've got to make sure not to click Rock MZ, Rock Polish by accident. I don't even know what that does, so I'll be careful about that. But anyways, we're running Adamant with 92 speed EVs. Basically, I'm looking at his team like things like Golbat, which are base 90, which could outspeed this if they're running obviously a lot of speed, which I don't think they would, and stuff like Cresselia, Quillfish obviously could outspeed if they're running max speed, which I doubt they will. And all his slower stuff cannot outspeed this because I made sure I can outspeed a Clefable with no speed, or Clefable max speed and an Incineroar max speed. So that's nice there. That's what I'm going to try and set up on. If I can ever set up on a -1 Incineroar after I figure out if it's not banded or not, that'd be an opportunity to set up. If I'm ever able to set up in front of a Cresselia, I will do so. I don't care if I get Toxic because, like I said, this is going to be a wall breaker, not a win con. So if I'm able to trip his team down as best as possible and maybe get a couple kills with Landorus, that could be huge. And obviously, and after Rock Polish, I can't outspeed his whole team, barring in like a Choice Scarf Flygon, which can't really touch this thing too well. Alright, so that's Landorus. Getting into our next mon, we are bringing Zangoose. Zangoose is making his debut, for me at least. And we're carrying the Choice Scarf this week, Choice Scarf Adamant with a Toxic Boost. Basically, I'm bringing this because I think Quillfish has a good opportunity to come, and if he sets up T-Spikes, that makes this mon a huge threat for his team, a huge problem. And it definitely won't be fun for him to deal with. Like I said, if I take T-Spikes, you guys already know what this thing does. It gets Toxic Boost, which is insanely nice for it. And yeah, we're carrying the coverage Fire Punch for things like Genesect. That's going to be nice there. Facade, obviously, if we get Toxic, it does a lot more damage in return. If we're never Toxic, then we never get Toxic in general. It's going to stink a little bit, I guess, but it's always nice to have the return in case we don't. So I think we didn't really need another coverage move. And then knockoffs there to hit like Golbat and stuff on switch in if you ever want to do that. So that's good for us there. As we're running Adamant with Choice Scarf. I believe this outspeeds his Mega Manectric with the Scarf. That's what I planned for. If he brings another Scarf that's faster than me, it is what it is. And we're just running Adamant max stack to be able to break down his walls as well as maybe win late game. So that's what Zangoose is there for. And get into our next mon. We're bringing this really crucial mon for dealing with things like Donphan and Incineroar, which could be off big physical threats to my team. We're bringing the leftovers with Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Toxic, and Thunderbolt. And Hydro Pump's obviously there to hit Incineroar plus Donphan really hard, as well as like Genesect if I ever get a chance. Plus we have Volt Switch right there to Volt Switch off on everything on his team outside the Donphan and Flygon, which like his main switch into this could be something like a Cresselia, so Volt Switch could be pretty nice for momentum. And then Toxic's obviously there to wear things down once again. I have T-Spikes plus Toxic on 2 different mons, so that's what the Rotom's here for. And as well as we're packing the Thunderbolt because I'm going to go back and forth between Thunderbolt and Pain Split. Don't know which one I'm going to run exactly. I'll let you guys know during battle if I change anything. But yeah, we're carrying the Thunderbolt for now just because I don't want to Volt Switch every time Golbat comes in. I want to be able to hurt the thing as much as possible, and if it's ever at like 50%, I believe Thunderbolt can just pick it off. So that's nice there. And the EV spread allows me to, let's check it out, max HP technically. Defense investment lets us take on the Incineroar. Like Abandoned Incineroar's Darkest Lariat cannot 2KO us. That's what we're taking. That's what we're taking with our defense investment, and they can just kind of check the Donphan really nicely as well. As well as we're running enough Spadef on this to be able to level Bug Buzz from a Genesect, a Specs Genesect, and then we can do about 50% with Hydro Pump. So if he's ever hurt from like taking rocks or just chip down from other like other hits and stuff, which is gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be hard to chip down the Genesect, I will admit. So I'm kind of relying on Oko in that thing later in the game if I can. But yeah, and then we're running enough speed EVs for. Oh yeah, we're running enough speed EVs for a Cresselia. I think, are we running the same as? I don't know what we're running exactly. 219 outspeeds a non-speed invested Cresselia. I'm pretty sure. No, that's not true. It's a non-speed invested gold bat. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's what this is for. And then yeah, that's pretty much running right there. It's gonna be a pretty pivotal part to the team this week again. And then moving into our last mod, we're bringing our two of our three normal types this week. And the one that I'm bringing is Mega Kangaskhan, which is really surprising. Probably not the smartest thing in theory, but in my mind, that all these mods do their job really well. Mega Kangaskhan didn't really have a bad matchup this game. It's just I feel like everybody on this team right here just filled the role perfectly, and that's what I want to do. So we're carrying max HP, 44 attack EVs because I didn't need the rest in Spidef, and I might as well throw it on an attack to do a little bit more Fire Punch, and then Knockoff could be crucial. So you never know. So we're on Fire Punch, like I said, Fire Punch, Stealth Rocks, Knockoff, and Recover. Stealth Rocks are going to be nice just to chip down his team a little bit, like I was talking about. Knockoff's good for knocking off like Golbat on switch in, even Cresselia, getting rid of that thing's item, and as well as Clefable. That would be very nice as well. And Recover is there just so this is another like check to Genesect / Manectric. Mainly Genesect because Mega Manectric I can't really touch in return unless I burn it with a Fire Punch, which would be really nice. But Genesect I do have the Fire Punch for, obviously, and then I can just take hits from it. I believe I can take two. I can actually take two some Bug Buzzes, maybe. It might be a lie, but I can take some hits for sure. Kecleon's there for that main reason. And yeah, that's gonna be the team. Like I said, Mega Manectric is gonna be a problem. After covering this whole team, I'm gonna definitely need some chip on that. That's why T-Spike's gonna be very important, so that thing cannot come and Volt Switch over and over and over against my team. And yeah, as for the rest of the team, like Cresselia could be a little bit of an issue, but I'm gonna try and taunt the thing as often as I can. Like that thing could be a problem. So yeah, that's gonna be the Team Builder, guys. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you would love to. Yeah, like I said, going to be a good match, fighting for that #1 seed. And yeah, I'm out, guys. Peace.